For Frederico Garcia, Lorca. Tell the moon to come, for I do not want to see the blood of Ignacio on the sand. When my father died, I turned to you, Garcia Lorca, darkly desolate in the throes of my first great loss. There were no filigree fine words for feelings then, liquid and inchoate. All had seeped and drained from my working brain like blood from my face and organs, leaving in their wake a searing chthonic pain in the space where my father used to be, the phantom pain of a physical presence of a past forever lost. I had tried to prepare for this unthinkable demise, even denied my morbid fear, thinking myself immune to death's sting, embarking on a wild and reckless God chase, immersing myself in a looking-glass world of spirits, seance rooms, and talking boards, thinking to avoid death's bite and the blistering, running pustules of large areas of swelling on my soul. But the scaled, winged demon came despite my denials, wounded me, and took my father away. In the season of my ungrief, the gnarly fingers of fate dropped your poem in my lap, Garcia Lorca, your lament for Ignacio Sanchez Mejías. I learned from you. You taught me of the wildness of grief, so out of control, so hysterical, without promise of consolation or moving on. You took me to a cruel and ugly place, devoid of grief-softening imagery. I followed you through your poem, attached to you like a shadow, through moments of iodine and lime, through moments of elegiac exaltation and apotheosis, where your friend Ignacio, a bullfighter gored in the groin like Adonis, is immortalized by the bloodthirsty masses, while you, standing apart from the crowd and detached, know that indifferent nature does not mourn, and the fickle world has already forgotten his heroic death. And I realize while in the poem with you, while in the bowels of sudden intuitive realization, that the poem itself is not what it appears to be. That this elegy, this passion right on paper was for me, intended to influence me on subliminal and subsurface levels, that I must wash my face in that blood, that you refuse to look upon or find value in Ignacio's blood, nay, my father's blood, and accept that it has the properties to heal and make me clean. For I am you and the bloodthirsty crowd, and this is an important cipher, a clue and key to deconstructing my life's signature. It came to me that the locus of my father's significance was not in the way that he died, but in the way that he lived. I got a glimpse of the cosmic complexity, the separate, inextricable meanings of his life for himself, and the timeless love-wrought agreements that preordained the impact of his life and behavior on me. Something broke in me in that epiphanic moment, like an iceberg calving into smaller pieces, melting, overrunning my emotional floodgates in wild and hysterical release. I cried till I could cry no more. Copious, blood-flecked tears for my father and the miracle of his flawed and tragic life. I cried for all of the lovers I would lose, and I cried for you, Garcia Lorca, like the ants who cried when the king died, beaten to death by Franco's phalanges, truly a victim of rough trade, truly a hero for the way you lived your life and the courage you displayed at the moment of your death. You too, like Ignacio, have died forever like all the dead of the earth, dead but not forgotten. For the pen and the poem, the venerable ancestors of history, have lifted you up, and you, like a magnet, draw us, writers and poets alike, unto you.